Hi again. So I'm going to do a quick video on one-way systems and the road signs that are around it, what sort of problems people come across, what sort of things could happen on the driving test with it. So I'll turn the camera around, and while I'm filming I'll give commentary over the top of it so it's a bit, so you can hear it a bit clearer, and I'm hoping it helps to make you understand what sort of things crop up and what sort of signs you should be looking for, what sort of things give it away. Okay, let's get on with it. So we're in Bletchley and we're just going to move off now. So I've turned the volume down, and we can just drive along here. So we're going to do a right turn at the end of the road, and so this one-way systems that we're going to cover, I think it covers 2, maybe 3 test routes top of my head. So it's mirrors to the right, signal right, check in, nice easy junction, nothing too tricky. And then we're followed by first left at the end of the road. So left turn at end, check your mirrors, left, signal left, and I'll just talk about 1 or 2 things that are cropping up. You'll see some strange parking along the way and some dangerous emerging by a driver at the same time. But I've actually got it on film, so that's interesting to see. So if you're not sure about how to do crossroads, there's one coming up, and I'll put a link at the top. But you can see on the left and right is buildings and the give way sign. So the best thing to do is slow yourself down for first gear, give way at the give way line, check before you pull out. That's what I'm doing. That's it. And then we've got a left bend beyond us where we're going to turn right, where that's the other car's going. But if you look on the left, there's a car coming, so you tuck yourself into the gap. Don't try and force your way through because they've got the right of way. And then see the silver car here, we're going to turn right. See he's reversing on a dangerous bend. We'll come back to that silver car in a few minutes and you'll be able to see where the parts. So we're going down here, and this road here on the back is 30 mile an hour. Not that you're going to do 30, you're just going to do what's reasonable. And then coming up on the left, we've got a left turn, so you want to be slowing yourself down, check your mirrors, signalling, get yourself down for first gear because it's a tight corner, it bends back on itself. See how narrow it is? In first gear, nice tight turn, and I'm sure my back tyre, yeah, I can tell by the camera, back tyre touched the curb a little bit. And then ahead of us in the signs, and I'll stop the camera for a couple of seconds and I'll get closer. But as we get closer, there's little giveaway signs. Sorry, there's little signs that give things away. So you've got a no left turn coming up, followed by a no entry next to it. See them both? What's important, in the distance, paint on the ground, junction, give way junction. Slow down, mirror signal right, check to your left properly. Don't just shoot out. Cars could be coming one-way straight on the left, you see. Keep it nice and tight, nice and slow. First gear, tight left turn. It's important to keep it slow because you need to get that steering on. Anything could be coming. See that black car there? If you're in second gear, you're going too wide. Plus, it also gives you time to get yourself straight. And then at the end of the road, there's another T-junction where we're going to go left. You see, they're all narrow roads. See how narrow this road is here? We're going to come into this road in a few minutes' time, driving in. So there's a left turn here, so stop and look. So they're not all second gear junctions. These ones we're doing at the moment are in first gear. And then we're going to follow the road ahead. And then in the distance, there's lots of things happening. You've got a car on the left emerging slightly. You're looking beyond the white van. It looks clear, so you're checking your right mirror to pull out. And you've got the 20 zone warning you, pedestrian zone, 20 mile an hour area. Now, one of the things that examiners tend to say, and they give little things away with the way they speak, is they'll say, take the next available left. All right? So you could be driving along the road, and we've got a left turn coming up. So straight after the left turn, if they're that way inclined, they could say to you at this point, okay, take the next available left. So what that means is, if you can turn left, you turn left. So if I stop the camera in a few seconds, you can see the next left is no entry. See on the left, see the signs? So you can't turn there, so it's not available. So you take the one after that. And then you've got the cars to give way to. Remember that silver car I mentioned? In the distance, you can just see it. Hazard lights are on. It's parked quite wide from the curb, making it difficult. So if you're doing a left turn, which we are, you've got to obviously get your things done. Mirror signal, look beyond the car on the left, see what's going on. Go wide so you can turn into it. Not the best parking. by a long shot, I'd say. And then we're going to do a right turn coming up. And this is another good example of what sort of things crop up on the test. As we turn right, you'll see a one-way street sign. Now, the examiner's not going to say anything to you. He's going to expect you to know it. So if you get closer, the camera will stop and you'll see it clearer. It's even painted on the ground, one way, so it's left. So you can't say anything. Mirror signal left. If you ask the examiner, they're going to point to the sign and say it's left only, and they'll fail you for it. So obviously give way to the right if it's clear, and when it is clear, you move off. I hope you're liking the video, by the way. If you are, give it the thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe at the end. So once it's clear, we're moving off. Obviously watching out for all sorts of problems around here. So it's one way because you've got the curbs on both sides. It's warning sign, no U-turn then. And then while we're driving along here, we're going to be taking a left turn. Now what's interesting, on the right hand side in a few seconds you'll see a blue car emerging. It's not trying to get ahead of you, it's just sneaking out, tuck in behind us. See it coming up on the right now? We're going to do a left turn, so he's going to start to emerge in a few seconds. He's not trying to get ahead of you, he's just creeping out to come in behind you. We're going to do a left turn here, got a pedestrian walk across. I am slowing down, by the way. He just took a chance, that person then. We're doing a left turn here, and we've got a roundabout where we're going to go ahead, and then we're going to take the second left. Now, look at the size of junctions on the left. This first one, nice wide left turn. We're taking the next one, which is a narrow one, which means mirror signal left. Slow yourself down for first gear, definitely. Keep yourself wide so that you can do a nice turn into it. Keep speed down, nice big turn with the wheel, otherwise you're going to be wide over the wrong side of the road. Look at the road, check your right mirror, out you come. That sort of thing you should be doing. If you're going fast, you're not going to do it. You'll be on the curb, on the wrong side of the road. And then same again, you can't see what's coming on the right to the building, so you slow yourself down, get yourself tucked in. As you're following around the corner, it could be anything, so you should be looking down the road, see what's going on. If I stop the camera again, you can see quite clearly there's no entry on the ground and no entry on the right. Now, lots of people go ahead there. Mirror signal left, and they're going ahead because they're not looking what's in front of them. They've just got their head down. And then we're going to take the next available right, not this car park coming up with the orange barrier, but this, what's coming up here now. So you go past the silver car, check your left side, come back in, mirror signal right, so you're in the correct side of the road to turn, and that's so you can give way to cars coming from the other direction. And then ahead of you, quite a few things are going to happen. If I stop the camera again, you can see the the one-way street signs on the left and right, the blue signs with the white arrows. Then the distance is a white van. Now this is interesting. You've got cars emerging from your right, and you've got two women in the middle of the road. Best thing to do is give way to them. Watch what happens to this car coming out. They have to jump out of the way because he nearly runs them over. See, you don't want to be doing that on your test. You should be giving way to pedestrians on the road if they're going to walk across you. One-way street, we're going to do a right turn at the end, which means you should be on the right-hand side. This blue car again is right in the middle of the road. That'll fail your test if you do that. If you're going to go right, you stick to the right-hand side. If you're going to go left, you're on the left-hand side of the road when you're emerging. Okay? I hope these little tips and this little commentaries help you to understand what sort of things crop up on the driving test. If it have, give it a thumbs up, and don't be afraid to share it to your friends and let them know the other videos we've got, like tips on driving tests. Good luck on your driving test, and I hope it all works out for you. Take care.